first day of the celebrations for the pilgrims was spent carrying out the stoning of the devil ritual, marking the beginning of Eid-al-Adha celebrations, which is the end of the annual Hajj season. Saudi Arabia said more than 2.3 million pilgrims, most of them from outside the country, had arrived for the 5-day ritual. Meanwhile, Muslim worshippers throughout Jerusalem, the West Bank and Gaza marked the beginning of the 4-day feast with prayers. In Jerusalem's Old City, thousands of worshippers gathered at the Al-Aqsa Mosque for early morning prayers. In the West Bank city of Ramallah, Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas and other officials held holiday prayers at the presidential compound and later laid a wreath on the grave of late Palestinian leader Yasser Arafat. Dozens attended prayers in the Hamas-run Gaza Strip, which took place in an open field with Hamas officials leading the prayer. In Egypt and Jordan, worshippers prayed for peace. Egyptians have struggled to make ends meet after a series of austerity measures were introduced by the government in the past 10 months, a result of floating the pound currency, slicing its value in half. In Jordan, refugees from Syria and Iraq, forced to flee their war-torn countries, joined in the prayers. The Jordanian government says the country is home to 1.4 million Syrians, of whom more than 660,000 are registered with the UN Refugee Agency, UNHCR. Over in Syria, President Bashar al-Assad participated in prayers in the town of Kara, near an enclave surrendered on Monday by Islamic State fighters. Kara is only a few miles from the pale, dry mountains delineating the frontier with Lebanon, straddling which Islamic State and other militant groups held territory until August. Muslims mark the holiday by slaughtering animals such as sheep and goats. The meat is shared amongst family and friends and also donated to the poor.